Hi, everybody. Hi, Dr. Marth. Yeah, hello, hi. How are you? So, yeah, it's been a long time since the last release of Mass Effect Unification. I think, R6.5, which was a sort of patched, less broken version of R6, was released in, I think like mid-2017. And it has been nearly 8 years since then, actually more than 8 years since then. For anyone who has been following the mod, you will know that, hopefully you'll know that I put out a news article sometime in 2021 announcing that development on R7 had started. And that is true. It did start, and it didn't last very long. But I actually got like a ton of things done during that short period in 2021. So what have I been up to? I have been working on other projects, obviously, if you follow my work at all. Most notably Psychosis, which is my Steam Early Access survival horror PS1 game. I have made a few more Battlefront maps, notably Aeronopolis and Mercury, which were both for map contests hosted by Shaman. So I did that, and Jinglin Town as well, obviously, for anyone who follows my work. So I did those, and AKT and I also created a map called Return to Jinglin Town, which is a complete remaster and sort of overhaul of Dan Bowing's absolutely fantastic Christmas in Jinglin Town map. So if you haven't played that, please go play that. We have put so much work and effort into that map. We made this big, wonderful, like 45-minute long campaign for it. We've made a bunch of game modes for it. It's a good time. But anyway, that's not what I'm here to talk about. I'm here to talk about Mass Effect Unification. That's what you want to hear about, right? So, like I said, it's been about 4+ years since work started in 2021. I worked on it kind of fairly sporadically since then, due to my random desire to work on other projects. But 2026, I want to make that the year of R7, essentially. So what does that mean? What's in R7? Or at least what's planned to be in R7? The biggest things are 2 new factions, and you can probably guess what these 2 factions are going to be. 2 factions that have been notably absent from the mod. So we are going to be adding Cerberus, which will consist of at least 5 classes and a hero unit, and the Reaper Forces, which will also consist of 5 classes and some sort of hero unit. I don't really know what that hero unit will be. It'll probably honestly be kind of like how in Mass Effect 3 multiplayer there's the possessed collectors. It'll probably be something similar to that, so like, I don't know, some super mega ultra powerful version of, I don't know, the Brute, and maybe another hero, which would be some super mega ultra powerful version of the Banshee. I don't know, something like that. The next big thing that we would like to add would be, finally, way too many years late, like 12 years late, would be FemShep, finally. So, outside of new factions, we have done a kind of mini overhaul of the collectors. So there are now 2 new classes, the Collector Captain and the Praetorian, finally. And the Collector Drone has been sort of changed a little bit. He now has the Collector SMG instead of the Assault Rifle, and now the Collector Captain has the Assault Rifle and some other abilities. Another big important change in this new release will be finally a brand new configuration utility, one that actually works consistently and correctly every time. Long story short, the old config utility was actually created by my brother, but the source code was lost, so we couldn't really fix it or change it easily. So I have written a completely brand new configuration utility. It's much more modular, and it's much more functional, it's much more bug-free, and all you should ever have to do is just start it up, change your settings, done. Save, done. Some kind of important stuff that's sort of been lingering for a little while is kind of bringing the mod up to speed with developments that have happened within the modding community, such as Shader Patch and Anakin's Remaster mod. And if anyone's not familiar with Anakin's mod, it's kind of like a spiritual successor to the unofficial 1.3 patch, with some added features like proper custom HUD support and also proper menu theming support, if that makes sense. So that'll be good. We don't plan on adding proper shader patch support, so we're not going to be like beautifying the mod anytime soon for those purposes, but we want to make sure that it's at the very least fully compatible with shader patch. Like if you have shader patch installed, we don't want the lighting to be wrong, we don't want there to be any weird looking materials or anything like that, so that's a pretty important thing. There's also other miscellaneous improvements, such as the Vanguard's charge ability. Finally, we found out a way to do that. Overhauling the admittedly awful audio mixing that the mod used to have, where basically everything was really, really loud and there was no subtleties, and it was just terrible. I hated it. I've also gone and kind of revamped the visuals of a few other maps, like I think the biggest one was Megiddo. Megiddo now looks a lot closer to how it looked in Revenge of the Sith. It's a lot visually darker. There's like little more bits of fire. It just looks a lot better, I think, personally, than the weird kind of overcast gray, stock gray vanilla that the original game has. Vermeer has seen a little bit of an improvement. Some nice vegetation added on the walls and such. Some nice god rays. Eden Prime's night weather variant is now more of a dusk variant, because nighttime is just it's a bit too dark. It was a bit too dark, and I wasn't really ever very happy with it. So yeah, so that's now a much prettier dusk version. The lighting in the other variants has also been improved. Pharos, aka the Prothean Skyway map, has been largely overhauled and redesigned to be not awful. So it now supports Conquest and has an actual command post in the center, and the level design has been improved drastically, so that's good. A stretch goal for R7 is to finally complete the Europa mission and map. I'd also like to sort of redesign a lot of the mission, because the mission structure currently is really just go from room to room to room, clearing out enemies, and that's pretty much it. Which is not very fun for like 30 minutes. It's just kind of boring, so we'd like to add some proper objectives in, and some more narrative type stuff as well. So that'd be good. So, when is R7 coming out, you may ask? Well, no promises, but I would like for it to come out in 2026 on N7 Day or around then. So yeah, I think that just about covers it. I plan on posting more kind of updates and stuff to places like Twitter, aka X, as well as, of course, the Frayed Wires support Discord server, where you can basically follow updates on any Frayed Wires mod, as well as some of my personal mods as well, and AQT's personal mods occasionally. Yeah. I also live stream on Twitch, specifically game development type stuff, including modding. So if you want to ever see how the sausage gets made, you can follow my Twitch. We would love to have you there. It's usually just kind of like a chill little stream where I scream at the game engines that I'm working with and wonder why nothing ever works. Pretty much sums it up. So yeah, if you ever want to see how the sausage gets made, then you can do that there. Be sure to like and comment to hack the algorithm, as that one guy says, and subscribe if you'd like, because I also post videos of mod-related stuff and other niche crap to this channel. And of course, obviously, if you don't follow the ModDB page for the mod, please do so, because that is where pretty much all the mod updates go at the very minimum. So yeah, if you're not following that page, then you really should be. So yeah, thank you all for watching. Bye bye.